If you need some motivation today, I got you. We are truly getting it all done today. We got a never-ending supply of things to clean thanks to my kids, a grocery haul, I'm doing some decluttering, and special appearance by Barb the Builder to fix damaged areas of my home. We'll start with cleaning up the kitchen table area, and y'all, super excited to address what has been bugging me for a while now. We are going to solve the problem of my tattered and curling kitchen table rug. In case you're new, quick backstory, my heavy kitchen table scratches the crap out of my fake wood floors. I had to have some sort of protection between the table and the floors, otherwise it would look like a pack of 100 cats attacked my home. So I thought a rug would be great, but my kids spill a lot and drop food on the ground and then spill some more. So I needed a washable rug, so I got a Ruggable, and it was great at first, but over time the edges started to curl and it just doesn't look great anymore. I can't stand how it's forever curled and not laying flat. So I got multiple suggestions in the comments of previous videos because I've been talking about this for a while, and we're going to try out some of your suggestions today and figure out a solution for this. The edges are frayed up, if you can tell. They should be lying flat like this, but instead they all curl up on the sides and it just doesn't look very good. So I'm going to try to do what I can to make my Ruggable look not so cheap. But word on the street is that if you steam the edges of your Ruggable rug, you can get it to lay flat and look like new again. So I'm gonna try that out right now, and if this doesn't work, I got something else up my sleeve. It's better than this here, but it still isn't completely flat on the ground. But let's see how it works over here where it's really bad. Okay, so yeah, I mean, it looks better, but it's still just uneven, and you can already see it starting to curl back up. So I don't know, I'm gonna try something else now. Okay, before we start attempt number 2 at solving my rug/table that scratches the floor situation, I'm going to move the Ruggable to the wash and vacuum the floors. Mopping is also necessary today, but I got a crap load to do, so quick mopping with the Swiffer and Wet Mop. We'll have to do the O-Cedar Spin Mop. Hopefully we'll be able to make a comeback sometime soon. I feel like I haven't used it for a while, but I've just been so strapped for time with the limited amount of time that my kids are at summer camp this summer, so I haven't had a lot of time to do full extensive mopping. My floors are probably getting pretty gross. To give you an idea of how easily this moves around when it doesn't have a rug under it, just one finger. It just rolls way too easily. So what I got, per y'all's request, I got these Gorilla pads that help furniture stick. Mighty grip, won't slip is what it says. So I'm going to put these on the bottom of the table, and hopefully this prevents it from slipping all over, and then cleaning underneath the table will be so much easier. No one is here to help me do this, so I'm using a pool noodle to help prop it up for me so that I can actually get the adhesives on the bottom. So they want you to first clean it before you apply. Pool noodles have endless uses. This table is super heavy, hence why it scratches up floors, and my hubby not being home, the pool noodle was a great muscle replacement, so I could properly adhere the no-slip pads to the bottom of the table. Yeah, it is really, can't push it with my finger. It is really stuck there. So thank you all who suggested I do this. This will be much easier to clean and maintain as well. Without the rug, I realized I needed non-slip pads underneath the bench seat, and as I'm voicing this over now, I ponder, how did I not realize to do this? Such a simple and seems like an obvious solution now, but sometimes when you have an idea or thought of how something should be done, you don't use your brain power to think of an alternative that may be better, and in this case, easier to maintain. Maybe to some people this doesn't look as nice either because the rug is a design element, but in my life right now, if I can reduce time cleaning, then that's the direction I'm going. Next, let's clean up the shower. I have been anxious to try this out since seeing it all over TikTok. It is an extendable electric scrub brush that's supposed to make cleaning your shower and bath super easy. I'm gonna test it on this brownie grout first, and I'm spraying it down with a mold and mildew cleaner to test. And looks cool, right? Well, I gave it a solid try, and within 1 minute, I had already formed my thoughts, and here they are.
Okay, my thought on this is I'm not very impressed with it. Not for the price. It feels kind of flimsy. As you can see when I shake it, it really rattles, and I know I put it together right. And then the thing I really don't like about it, like my shower is not that dirty. It has certainly been dirtier if you've been following my channel for a while. But if I really needed to push and scrub on this, if you put even just a little bit of your weight and pressure on this to really try to get it to scrub, it would not work on a really dirty shower. Because watch, I put a little pressure on it and it almost just like completely stops running. This is me holding it extremely loosely. You can tell how lightly I'm holding it. And then you put some pressure on it. This is pressure from one extended arm. It really slows down. I mean, this is still just one arm. I can make it completely stop. So this is not a deep cleaner. If I didn't buy it in order to test it for y'all, I wouldn't buy it myself. More bang for your buck if you have a really dirty shower or anything that needs like a heavy duty brush. I would just get the attachments for a drill that you can get for cheaper on Amazon. Yes, it doesn't extend as far as the white brush. The white brush obviously extends quite a bit further, but this won't stop when you put a lot of pressure on it. This can really, really clean up very dirty things. You can even see just from that how much suds this thing created that the other contraption just could not do.
Now to clean off the hard water stains from the glass, I'm using this extendable manual shower scrubber. Not everything has to be electrified. Honestly, if you're on a budget, this works just fine, and it does make scrubbing a lot easier with the extendable pole. I'll have it linked below along with a ton of other stuff I recommended in this video and things that I just recommend in life. But this thing was only $10 and I love it for quickly removing scum off the glass.
The glass is so clear you can barely even tell it's glass now.
Next, some maintenance decluttering of my bathroom vanity. Plus, it needs a good solid wipe down because there's makeup dust and crap all over it, so I'll move everything out of the way and then clean it up. As I'm wiping things down, I'm testing out and trying for the first time my brand new Scrub Daddy branded super plushy microfiber cloths. They were not cheap. They cost $10 for just 2 cloths. So am I going to buy more? No. I mean, they are nice, but $5 per cloth nice? That's pretty steep. You can go on Amazon and find microfiber cloths that get the job done for $10 and you'll get 10 total for that amount of money. So I would probably just go that route. Most of my cloths that I use in my videos are from Target. I used to get this 6-pack for $10 and it had 3 different types of cloths in it. It had a blue polishing cloth, which is what I use on my mirrors, a black scrubbing cloth, and then a light gray dusting cloth, and each are great. But with inflation, I recently noticed they took it down and now they offer only 4 for $10, and they removed my favorite black scrubber cloth that is really good at getting grime off of counters. So at this point, if I have to rebuy microfiber cloths, I'm just going the Amazon route. Next, cleaning the tub and decluttering some of the products hanging out on the sides. A lot of the product was shampoo and conditioner that should just go in our shower. Then I'm using the extendable pole scrubber again to get the grime off of the bottom of the tub, and then using water to let it drain down, which has probably happened too many times. Too much grime has drained down the drain and probably gotten stuck because the drain's running real slow right now. So I had to scoop up the grime with a towel. Now, because I'm such a good wife, I'm going to do a mediocre job cleaning up my husband's side of the sink. I'm not going to clear everything off, mainly because I personally hate it when someone else reorganizes my stuff, because then I never know where anything is, and I get upset having to look for things when I would have known where it was if the mess had just been left. But I'll clean around what I can, get the toothpaste scum off, clean off the lower part of his mirror that's dirty. Then for some reason there's scum all over the cabinet, so I'm going to scrape that off with my little scraper tool and then wipe them down. Cleaning from top to bottom as we do. Now I'm going to vacuum the floor, followed by, again, lazy mopping day. I'm just using my Swiffer wet mop for today. And it looks like permanent marker maybe here on the floor. I will address that another time. And then I'm going to clean up around the toilet as the last part being mopped, because I don't want to spread pee particles all over the entire bathroom. Then fully sanitizing the area with antibacterial wipes. Next, my Kaboom. I love using this mainly just because it's really satisfying spraying this purple foam and having it slowly turn to white to signify that it's clean. I'm not sure if it's more effective than other bathroom cleaners, but I think it's really pretty. And wow, my toilet wand thing broke. That's gross. I took a plastic bag and picked it up out of the toilet, and guess I'll have to replace that. I'll just let the chemicals simmer in here for a little bit in lieu of scrubbing, since I can't scrub anymore. And voila, a clean and sanitized bathroom. Now let's move to the living room, where for whatever reason my kids just throw blankets and trash and pillows all over the floor all the time. So I'll pick that up, I guess. Whenever I film these videos, there's always at least a comment or two that's something along the lines of, your kids should clean up after themselves, blah, blah, blah. And you know what? Valid. I agree to a certain extent, which is why I do have them help me clean. I have small age-appropriate tasks for them at the ages of 5, 5, and 3. There's only so much they can do, and sometimes we're just in a rush to get out of the house in the morning for summer camp. I got this lap desk from Sam's Club. It's a beanbag on one side, and then you can put your laptop on the other side, flip your phone up here. It's amazing. I've used it almost every single day since I bought it. It was $28 at Sam's Club. This is our crafts and activity storage for our main living area, and oftentimes when it is time to pick up after we've done a craft, we just toss everything over here. So I'm adding a little bit of organization back to the space. Fridge clean out is next, because I'm just about to go pick up some groceries from my Walmart and Target pickup orders, which I will share shortly. And before I load up these shelves with the new product, I want to make sure we toss out any of the expired to make room. Pretty sure if I don't, I would just be stacking the new onto the old, and we don't want to do that. Based on the ridiculous amount of tortillas we got going on, we are having tacos tonight. Just got back from shopping around Target and doing a Walmart pickup, and I got things to show ya. First, I got some basic plain tank tops from anywhere between $8 to $5. Nothing special, just plain tank tops. It's 100 billion degrees in Texas right now. I can pit out a t-shirt in 0.2 seconds the moment I walk outside, so I just needed some tank tops. It's cooler and more sanitary. Then I got a bunch of new Gatorades to try. We have been hanging out at the pool all the time for obvious reasons, as I just talked about, and I always forget to bring Gatorades or electrolyte drinks, and they cost $3.50 when you buy it at the pool. So even though these individual Gatorades were not the cheapest, they were $1.50 each, it's $2 cheaper than buying it at the pool. And the thing I thought was cool about this is there is no sugar added. Some Gatorades have so many grams of sugar, and it has some B vitamins, C vitamins, and this one has a little sugar in it, 12 grams of sugar, but I was sold by the marketing. Rapid hydration. I need that when it's 110 degrees outside at the pool. I got some snacks that are easy to pack. We have gluten-free Annie's granola bars. These are my boys' favorites. And then I love, and my boys love, these Mama Chia squeezy pouches. Again, not the cheapest, but these are really healthy. As you can see, I have unhealthy stuff here as well, but I'm all about balance. We have the healthy stuff, we have the unhealthy stuff, and I love it all. But this, no sugar added, and what I really like is that it has 1,200 milligrams of omega-3s. Omega-3s, we all know that's healthy. It's especially good if you have ADD or ADHD, which pretty much everyone in my family has. So I really like these pouches. We got some Lunchables here, the pizza Lunchables. That's all for me. This is going to be my lunch today. Lunchables bring me back to some of my happiest days as a child. So I like them. I have been making my own DIY Lunchables for my kids when they do go to summer camp, but sometimes I'm just too freaking tired in the morning. So I got these ones as backup if I'm too lazy to make the Lunchables myself. Another lazy mom dinner option. I got the Annie's organic mac and cheese with some organic nuggets to pair with it. These are cool. I haven't tried these before, but Krusteaz came out with more gluten-free baking options, which my husband is gluten-free. So whenever I bake something and it's not gluten-free, he feels sad and left out. So I got these gluten-free options that work for everyone in our family. We also get these Banza chickpea pizzas. They're actually really good. Does it taste as good as this DiGiorno? Oopsies. Oh well. Does it taste as good as this DiGiorno croissant pizza? No. In my opinion, there's not a lot that tastes better than this DiGiorno croissant pizza, but this is much healthier than the DiGiorno croissant pizza if you want pizza. Because it is made from chickpeas, the crust, it has more protein and it's gluten-free. I got Uncrustables, again, for when I am lazy and I just want to throw together a quick lunch for summer camp, or I'm going to put some of these in our cooler for when we go to the pool so that I don't need to buy lunch. And I specifically buy the reduced sugar Uncrustables. If you go to Sam's Club, Walmart, Costco, they don't have the reduced sugar. You can only get these, at least where I live, at Target. Everywhere else, it's the full-on sugar-fied Uncrustables. This I thought looked good. I hadn't seen this before at Target. Small vegetarian omelet cups. I thought it would be a nice lunch option for me sometime this week. These toaster strudels, they were on super sale, less than $2 for this box. And once again, brings back some of my happy moments of childhood. So I bought these. We got some bananas, some avocados so that I can make avocado toast. I rebought this toast so that I can make my own peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Again, when I got a little bit more energy in the morning, I'll make the healthier version of that. I got refills on my purple foaming kaboom, some more borax. I got a refill of my platinum free and clear power wash. I think I skipped over this, just some carrots and spinach. Again, gotta throw in some healthy stuff with the unhealthy. Then here, I feel like I'm going back to college right now. I signed up for an online course that's hopefully supposed to teach me how to negotiate better sponsorships and even get sponsorships in the first place, because I've kind of been having a dry spell, you guys. If you haven't noticed, I haven't had sponsored content in so long, and this shit costs money. This is not free. I need to make some money. So if you guys do see sponsored content in the future on my Instagram, on my TikTok, on YouTube, whatever, I so appreciate it if you like and leave a comment, just anything. It helps me out. Hopefully, if you somewhat enjoy any of my content, I am going to ask you to just like a sponsored post if you see that I am lucky enough to have come across a sponsored post. Maybe it's hard for me to get sponsors because I talk about a lot of brands sometimes in my shop with me's, and if I don't like something, I'll share it. But anyways, about this stuff, I signed up for an online course and I'm really taking it seriously because I'm hoping it works out. Bills need to be paid. So I realized I didn't own a stapler. So I got this little stapler for under $4. I got a 3-hole punch because I'm printing out all the material from the class and I'm going to put it in this beautiful 3-ring binder. I got some divider sheets. Target had really cute organizational stuff. And then when I take notes in the class, instead of getting a notebook,
I got kind of these loose papers that have reinforced 3-hole punches so that I can keep it all in the same binder. So I'm really hoping this class works out for me because the class was not free either. This stuff is not free. This stuff is not free. Nothing in this freaking house is free. So yes, I guess we'll all see how it works out in the future. If you see more sponsored content on my stuff, that's good for me. And that means I can make more content. And now I need to go put all this stuff away before the frozen stuff melts.
I put everything away off camera because I wanted to rush and get the cold and frozen items into their cold storage so that they didn't go bad. And now, Barb the Builder here, I am going to patch up and fix this hole that my kids made in the bathroom wall. We used to have what is it called? I'm blanking. Toilet paper holder on this part of the wall, and dumb idea was we got one of those fancy ones where there's only one access point or entrance point of the TP holder into the wall, and then the other side is loose. And it did not take long for my kids to just put a little pressure on that and rip it out of the wall and create this massive hole. So patching it up right now. I got this kit off of Amazon. I'll have it linked below. I'm assuming if you're a parent watching this, you probably have a hole or two to patch up in your walls. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but we have patched up many holes in our walls, and it was not cheap when we hired someone else to do it. So I decided to buy this, I don't know, $10 or $15 kit and just do it myself because my husband wasn't getting around to it. So if it doesn't turn out perfect, no one can blame me because I just needed to get this hole patched up and done. Otherwise, I know my kids would be like putting Skittles and crap in the wall. Whilst that is drying, I am going to clean up my dishwasher. It is smelling real funky, and I know exactly where the stink comes from whenever it starts smelling this way. So I got my Rubbermaid electric scrubber, and I'm scrubbing the gap in between where the door hinges to close because for whatever reason, old mucky food gets stuck in there and starts smelling real bad. I love this electric scrubber thing because nothing I have found works better than this when it comes to cleaning this little stinky crack in my dishwasher. And even using it, it doesn't completely get 100% of everything out. I just put on a new brush head because for whatever reason the last one broke. But I'm going to have to go back and forth between pouring water on it and then re-scrubbing it until everything comes out. Next, we got another Barb the Builder task. I have the paint that matches the paint on our walls, and I am going to address some of the graffiti that my kids have laid here, that the magic eraser, alcohol wipes, nothing has been able to get this off. I even went as far as putting mayonnaise on the wall because someone told me that mayonnaise would help get stuff that the magic eraser couldn't get off. And even mayo didn't work. I think I was getting pranked, but I was willing to try everything. And now it has gotten to the point where I just simply need to paint over it. And I didn't clean or prime this wall before painting it because I have already wiped it down and cleaned it in attempt to get the marker crayon pen off so many times that, trust me, the wall is clean. It just needs to be painted now. Then the paste stuff that I put over the hole in the bathroom wall dries really fast, so I was able to paint over that as well. And yeah, I've realized it does not look perfect, but once this paint dries, it looks a lot better than a giant hole in the wall. Maybe the most random get it all done video ever, but I got everything on my to-do list done, so I am ecstatic. If you enjoyed this video, there will be other get it all done cleaning, decluttering playlists floating over the screen right now, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.